What's good, everyone? Happy Tuesday. Welcome back to Tony Men's Physique News. And only had one show this weekend to cover, but a bunch to cover in the Men's Physique division and what's to come later on in this year. Let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so let's start things off with the only show that happened this weekend. We had the Italy Pro overseas, and we do have a new Olympian, which is very interesting because when I saw the list, I didn't really know anybody. You know, people sign up last second and stuff like that. And I saw Ricardo Croce on there. I assumed he was going to win the show and get his paycheck because he's already qualified, as he won the Mile High Pro. I believe that's the last show he won. And surprisingly enough, somebody beat him. So, if you guys don't know, Sidy, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, Sidy, but he has competed this year actually multiple times and has made first call out, only losing to the likes of like Corey Morris, and I don't know what other thing. He lost to Ryan Terry because I believe he did the New York Pro as well. So he took first, getting his qualification. Congratulations. Then it was Ricardo Croce, Jesse Pigri, I'm sorry, Daniel Leon, and Dario Beloli. That was your first 5 placings right there. Congratulations to Sidy. He looked absolutely phenomenal. As you can see in these photos, he looks great from the front. Use a little bit bigger delts. They're balanced with the arms a little bit, but could use bigger shoulders and delts. And then from his back, I couldn't really tell at first, but he holds his arms really high and just needs to rest them. He's taking a little bit away from his lats, and his delts kind of lack from the back shot because he's holding his arms up so high. So just a little bit on the posing, but one of the best backs and potentials in the league. I mean, look at the back, the density. That's something that you just can't teach. So the back density is there. Looks great. And let's just go over his posing routine real quick, which I believe I have somewhere here. Where is Sidy's posing routine? Here's Sidy's posing routine. So it's obviously not 4K footage. I don't know where I could have got it other than this source. I went to his page, so this is on Sidy's Instagram. So he's taking away from his delts a little bit from the back because he keeps his arms a little high. So he takes away from his shoulders. Front shot is great though. Conditioning on point. Just need bigger shoulders and work on the posing a little bit from the back. That's all I can advise on you, Sidy, but congratulations on your win. And we'll see you at the O, Sidy. What is going on here? So, moving on to next, I just wanted to go over real quick on the current Olympians that are qualified for the O. Just because we're going to have a lot more come on with a lot more shows. I think we have like 30 more shows to go. So I wanted to discuss who's an Olympian right now. So we have Medi. We have, I'm just going to try to pronounce full names. If I butcher them, I'm so sorry. Medi Kabaj. We have Ming Ching Tsai, Khalil Ramsey, Corey Morris, Erin Banks, Brian Hendrickson, Diogo Montenegro, Mahmoud Al Maghrabi, Emmanuel Hunter, Mario Fiola Garcia Jr. He actually brought an insane package. I believe he's the one that won the this is a small show. I think it's like 8 people or something, but it was one of the first shows overseas. Carlos de Oliveira, Ben Quilmerny, Ricardo Croce, Derek Stevenson, Ryan Terry, Emmanuel Costa, Daniel Amons, Andre Ferguson, Vinicius Mateus, Viero Lima, Vitor Chavez, Joseph Lee, Victor Manuel Ramirez Chavez, Buhan Chauhan, and Sidy. Those are your Men's Physique Olympians. So far this year, in mind, I don't remember how many we actually had qualified last year, but 68 showed up. Believe we had we had a lot more than that, obviously, because a few pulled out, like Daniel and people that had health concerns. So that's our current list right now, and a lot more to come and a lot more to add. Like, in the last videos, if you guys saw it, I believe those three have the potential to be top 10 Olympians at the O. Saying that, they still have to qualify for the O. We forgot Jeremy Buendia. I don't know why Jeremy Buendia is not in here, but obviously he's qualified and he's said he's competing this year. So that is the list. And one thing I did want to talk about that is going to be a huge event, and this to me, obviously, there's tiers of shows and stuff like that, and when this show is higher standing, like the New York Pro or Miami or Chicago, stuff like that, higher tier shows compared to some other shows, correct? And then you have the Arnold right behind the O, but this year we have the Legion Sports Fest. So the Legion Sports Fest, if you guys don't know about this for Men's Physique, Erin Banks, 2022 Olympia champion, made this post shortly after his Arnold win. He mentioned, "I am challenging all top 10 competitors from 2022 and any Arnold or Olympia past champions to run a warm-up show for this year's O. This show will be confirmed once people have accepted. Time frame will be 3 to 6 weeks out from the O. Let's do this for the fans. Let's do it for the people. Let's really put on a show for our Men's Physique supporters." As you can see, first two comments, you have Alexander Toplin, "The division needs this, I'm there." Corey Morris with 2 emojis saying okay. So we do have a few people already saying they're going to pull up to the Legion Sports Fest, and it's very interesting because if you guys know, I follow a lot of cuts athletes, and I know that they run a lot of warm-up shows to go into peak to their best show. Daniel ran a bunch of shows this year. Most Shredded has ran a bunch of shows this year. Corey Morris has ran a bunch of shows. It's something that's happening more instead of just a one show a year, which is honestly great for the Men's Physique division and really gets your name out there. Obviously, you risk more as the Olympia champion losing, but that's confidence backing up what he believes. It's not a fluke that he can put out, show off for the fans, and really bump up the competition. So his announcement was 3 to 6 weeks before the announcement. I don't know if it was on Instagram or where it was, but it's Legion Sports Fest. This will be happening October, I believe it's October 6th and the 7th, or it's the 7th and the 8th. It's one of those two. And so far we have a few people that have answered the call out. So first off, Erin Banks, obviously he's going to be there. He is the champion. He's the one that made the call out. And super excited to see Erin come in sharp and come in early. It's going to be interesting because a lot of people are going to be coming into this almost as if it's like the Arnold or the O. So you got to be on because judges and... Oh, excuse me. And the judging panel is going to be there. You get in front of the judges, they're really going to see what they like and what they don't. And it's nice to get feedback right before the O to see if you need to try to have some adjustments. Now, obviously, it's only 4 weeks, but the adjustments could be, fullness or posing and stuff like that. And that 4 weeks out for the biggest show of the year can be huge advice to people. So, Erin, thank you for doing this and putting on this call out and really trying to make the Men's Physique more competitive year round. Next up, we have Corey Morris. You guys know the Delt King. This is a video. I don't remember which one this is from, which show he was getting ready for, but you can see his waist is like non-existent. Keep in mind, he's tall, guys. He's like 6'2", I think. Corey's a tall man. But look at the conditioning, the obliques, the shoulders, the delts. Like, this is such a crazy physique, man. I don't know how he's not in the top 5. I really do like Corey's physique. There's nothing I can compare myself to Corey. Obviously, he's a taller man. I'm 5'7", so. But for the tall guys, like, he has so much roundness and so much bubble and pop to him. A lot of composure on his posing. And really like Corey Morris for the division. So I'm glad he accepted the call out. Next is Emmanuel Hunter. He has accepted the call out as well. And if you guys don't know, he took second last year behind Erin at the Arnold, third this year at the Arnold, and he already got his pro win in qualification for the O at Memphis, beating Corey Morris and Ben Quill. One of the best backs in the division. Like, look at the thickness on the back. That's crazy. And that's what makes him compete against those taller guys, is that thickness on the back, and he brings the fullness and conditioning from the front. Overall, super well balanced package from Emmanuel Hunter. So we'll be seeing him there. Next up, Ben Quill has accepted the call out. You guys know Ben Quill. He's ran a bunch of shows this year. Got his qualification at the St. Louis. Yeah, I believe it was the St. Louis Pro. This is his posing from the Optimum Classic, which he took second. But Ben Quill always brings some of the best posing in the league. Like, honestly, such great composure. I just believe he probably needs to bring up his back a little bit to compete with the big dogs. I do love Ben Quill and his posing and everything. Like, his obliques is, I don't know. For my own routine, I actually took something from Ben Quill. I took his Ventura step, so thank you for that. But I do love Ben Quill, and him showing up here is really good for him because it gets his name out there. I know on his live stream he said his goal was to to place this year at the Olympia, because a lot of, obviously, like, your goals, I want to win the Olympia, but like, it's really, you got to be realistic with yourself at these types of levels, and winning at the Olympia is not just going to happen. Like, you're not, excuse Erin Banks, that's such an outlier, and good for Erin, but like, people need to work their way up the ranks. So Ben Quill wanting just a place would be a great step forward for him, and I can see him placing this year if he brings in the conditioning that he brought to the St. Louis Pro. Next up, I believe, let's see, sorry, I'm looking over to see who is going, and that is it, I think. Alex. I'm so sorry about that, Alex. Yeah, so Alexander Toplin, he is going. This is his posing routine from the Olympia. I believe Alex was told not to bring up his arms. I'm certain it's just more back thickness for Alex. This is his first year at the Olympia last year, came 14th in the world, so him bringing up his thickness, I'm certain he's done that, and we'll see in a few weeks at the Chicago Pro, and I'll see that in person, so I'm excited for that. But Alex will be attending this Legion Sports Fest as well. Hopefully he will be qualified by then. I feel like he will, but I'm not trying to jinx or say anything. So once he does get qualified, by then he will be at this. So right now we only have Erin, Corey Morris, Emmanuel Hunter, Ben Quill, and Alex. I feel like I'm missing somebody that said they're going to show up there. And if I am, please tell me. But those are the only guys I know that are showing up to this event right now. I'm sure more will sign up as the time goes on. And I'd be super excited to see this, because like I said, this would be bigger than the Arnold guys. Think about it. We'll have so many Olympians be there rather than at the Arnold. It's not going to be, there's like, I think 10 Olympians that go there, and the amateur classic winner, which was Gochez, which he's already been making noise in the scene. Just has to bring up his front. So excited to see that at the end of the year. And that's all we have for this week, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for the support and the love. The videos have been doing really well lately, and just trying to really help Men's Physique and put more information out there for the division. Thank you guys, and I'll see you guys on Friday.